Hello all, my name is Krish Nayak and welcome to my YouTube channel. So guys, in this video, I'm going to talk about freelancing. Now, who does not like to earn extra income, right? Obviously, everybody wants that, right? And that can be possible because of freelancing. And please make sure that you watch this video till the end because I'm going to talk about all the steps that you can probably take to start your freelancing career. And I'll also be talking about the pros and cons, okay? Like what are the pros of freelancing, what are the cons of it, what are problems you may probably face, everything, right? Now, first of all, to start with the steps to start your freelancing career, first try to identify your skill set. Right now, whenever I say skill set, try to identify that skill set which you probably want to give it to the client in the form of services, right? It can be video editing, it can be probably creating projects of data science, it can be teaching, it can be full stack web development, it can be various things like mobile app development and all. Once you find the skill set, the second step is that create your portfolio. Now, portfolio can be in the form of resumes, it can be in the form of websites and interactive websites. And in those information, you have to specify about your experience, about your work, about your client that you have actually served, right? And over there, try to be much more in a detailed way, try to explain it, because for freelancing, definitely any clients or any person who wants their work to be done by you will definitely look at your experience, okay? Now, once you do that, the third step is that identify your cost, right? Now, when I say identify your cost, that basically means what is the cost that you are probably going to charge, right? Any client, try to research that based on the competitors. Let's say you are a video editor, right? Or you are a full stack web developer, or you are a mobile app developer. Try to see what is the competitive cost, right? Compare with others and then try to decide a value over there. Initially, you can probably start with a smaller value to start with. Later on, once you become good at it, once you have served many clients, once you get that experience, try to increase that particular value, okay? Now, coming to the fourth and the most important step, right? Try to create a network and market, right? Now, this is super important. Unless and until, like, out of all these things, this is the most important, like network and market. You really need to create it. Try being active in social media platforms. Try and be active in LinkedIn. If I probably consider an example of LinkedIn, try to post down your work a lot you can, right? When I started around 5 to 6 years back, I probably started to post a lot of ideas about data science in my LinkedIn, right? And because of that, I was getting a lot amount of work with respect to teaching, with respect to developing projects and many more, right? So this is super important. So you can probably attend workshops, you can conduct workshops, you can conduct webinars, seminars, so to create your own market, right? This is the most important step. Now, coming to the next one and the final one is that always make sure that you upgrade your skill set, right? You have to be, if you really want to be competitive in the market, you need to upgrade your skills with respect to whatever freelancing work you're getting, right? So these are the 4 to 5 steps that you really need to follow. So guys, now let's talk about the pros and cons of freelancing work versus the full-time job that we specifically do. First, we'll discuss about the pros. With respect to pros, obviously you have an opportunity to earn huge amount of money if you get the right client and if you get enough work versus the full-time job salary that you have. Second thing is that if you probably have got good number of clients, you can also convert this entire full-time, this freelancing opportunity, a freelancing career, to a established business, right? To a full-time business where you can serve multiple clients. Let's say that you have served 10 clients and they have liked your work. So they will keep on continuing to give more works itself. Now your target is more new clients. You can increase the team size and you can do that. But if I talk about the cons, right? Cons is super important. Freelancing work to start with is very difficult. Initially only you will not be able to get the clients. You have to do a lot of effort with respect to network, marketing, social media posts, platforms, different things, workshops, webinar, and many more things. Like if I take an example of LinkedIn, like how did I start? I used to post a lot of data science content in LinkedIn around 4 to 5 years back, right? And because of that, people noticed, companies noticed, different managers noticed, right? They gave me projects to implement. They probably gave me a lot of teaching work also to start with, right? And at that point of time, obviously I was able to earn more money when compared to my full-time job, right? but understand freelancing, this kind of activity usually takes time. So it is not necessary that you have to probably quit your job, and then probably do freelancing. Never do that for the initial time unless and until you don't have many clients, right? This is super important to understand, right? And as you know that with respect to freelancing, you continuously needs to get your skills updated. You really need to be in touch so that you can actually compete in this market, right? So this is a super important point. This is what I'm sharing from my experience. Second thing is that please make sure that there is a concept of moonlighting also. So please make sure that you take your employer permission to probably start any freelancing work. If you're allowed or not, just check the policies of those specific companies, and then only you specifically do. Otherwise you may get fired from the full-time job itself. So unless and until you have not built that specific audience, don't quit the full-time job. That is what suggestion that I would like to give. Once you have many clients, then I think you don't have to even worry about all those things, right? So yes, this was it from my side. I hope you like this particular video, and I will see you all in the next video. Have a great day. Thank you and all. Bye bye. Take care.